Baby girl, what toy should I draw?
My galaxy cats.
My daughter and I do a lot of drawing together, and we know that no matter what we're drawing, as long as we're drawing something, we are improving as artists. So, no matter what we're drawing, if it's a houseplant or a toothbrush, or in this case, our toys, the techniques are the same. Anything you want to draw, no matter how complicated it is made up of very simple shapes. So, the idea is to very lightly find those shapes and draw them, in this case, with a pencil. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. That's why you draw lightly. But once you find the lines that you like, you can go back over those lines with, in this case, a Sharpie, or just by pushing harder with your pencil, and then erasing the lines that you don't like. When it's time to add shadows or values, it helps to mark out the areas that are darker and then fill them in this case, with colored pencil. I was going to color this with colored pencil until I realized the texture might not work well for this particular toy. So I flipped my paper over to do some tests with marker, crayon, colored pencil, and what I ended up using, oil pastels, to see which one would work better for this drawing. The beautiful thing about oil pastels is that you can mix almost any color and create almost any texture. To get a nice smooth color though, what you have to do is draw very lightly, so it almost looks like you're drawing with chalk. And then once you've filled in the big areas, you can get a paper towel and smudge the oil pastel to make a nice smooth texture on the surface. Oil pastels are great for big areas, but they're not so good for little things. So once I got the big areas, I switched to colored pencil for the small areas, and then to go back in and add the darkest darks with my colored pencil. Sometimes the difference between a good drawing and a great drawing is just the little details that you can add that maybe no one else will see. If you look really carefully at this cat, you'll see their little stars on the surface, so I use gesso and a toothbrush to add those to my drawing.
What do you think of the drawing?